Just quickly, to looking at the incident of, that particular day where I think you were addressing students and saying that this is the matter at hand and we want you to come back after ASUU has called off the strike, and there was another body saying that you have to do the exams, or do you want to do the exams now then go home? Would you also say that your body has been a little sensitive to the needs of students in terms of how it also deals with them, making them see reason with its side, so that you do not have, it doesn't seem like you're fighting university authorities and also fighting the students you're supposed to be, helping as well?
Yes. We've actually taken a whole lot of measures to carry the students along. When the strike was declared after our Congress of 3rd July, we held a meeting with the student leaders, the SUG leaders, and the presidents of faculty associations to explain to them the rationale for the strike and its implications and consequences, both positive and negative, on the students if the strike either failed or succeeded. And I must say that the students went away from that meeting very satisfied.
That was after that particular incident?
No, before this incident. I'm coming to this incident. The students went home satisfied and went as far as posting the reasons for the strike on the student SUG website. If you read the comments of the students on that website, you will see the extent of understanding, the high level of understanding of the students about our strike. Now, while I was addressing this, I don't know whether to call it Congress or rally this time around, because we were locked out of our meeting venue, so we had to hold that meeting outside. The students that had been seated in a number of halls to take exams left the exam halls to come and join our Congress.
Congress of what? Professors?
ASUU.
ASUU?
NAU.
Why would the students leave their exams or halls to come
for the Congress? Well, in the first place, they were forced to be in those halls.
Forced?
Yes, by the persons who are telling you student first philosophy. Now, this person says it is a decision of university management. He is not saying that he is another group of us. No, that's not what he is saying. He is saying it is a decision of university management. And the same university management appealed to us to look the other way while they go on taking exams, and that we should pretend as if we do not know that they are taking exams. The question of that exam is yet another major issue that we need to address. But we explained to the university administration that this is not a local strike. It is a national strike, and a number of universities across the country have had to suspend the exams, which were already midway. So why would we single ourselves out as loving our people, our children more, as if these other people are children haters or student haters? And we explained to the university administration, as I have said here, that we've held meetings with the student leaders and that they understood. The SUG president that was appealing to the students to take exams or explaining why they would take the exams was invited to that meeting. Unfortunately, he had a business more serious than coming to know why exams would or would not take place in a university where he is the SUG president. And so he simply sent the PRO of the SUG.
All right, we're running out of time. Tell us now, what is the current situation in the school now about lectures or the ASUU strike?
The current situation is that what I may call a charade or a farce of exams have been organized by a number of lecturers under the prodding of the university administration. And this is a very worrisome situation. Why? Because what this set of people have introduced in our university is a seed of growing confusion. A situation where a head of department says, I will organize exams, and 9 out of the 12 lecturers in the department, in some cases, All the lecturers in the department say, no, we are on strike. And the lecturer goes on to photocopy past question papers from 2009, 2010, 2010, 2011, and administer to students in the name of 2012, 2013 examinations. And the students complain, and they say, no, you must take the exams. When they were showing the students that were in the hall, I wonder why they didn't show the people who were carrying guns monitoring that exams. And you ask yourself, that kind of environment, if you were the student, you are taking exams and people surrounding you are carrying heavy guns, what kind of exam will you take? Now, who sets these questions? In a particular department, the Department of Mathematics, one junior lecturer set the questions for all the exams and invigilated these exams with the students, with some students. As I said earlier, a number of HODs photocopied past question papers. And who invigilates these exams? Junior administrative officers, junior non-teaching staff of the university, and some students. The final year students come to invigilate the junior classes. Oh. The situation was so bad that in a number of the exams, fights ensued.
No, but I mean, let's look at it. Would it have been wrong for them to write the exams and go home and then you can continue with the strike?
Oh, yeah, that's a very vital question. And that was also one of the questions we addressed when we discussed with the university administration when they asked, why don't they write these exams and go? And we said, now, you are looking at it because as they explained, we make an internal arrangement. That was the argument. And I said, every university will also want to make an internal arrangement. Now look at how this strike was declared. Every chairperson of a branch was asked before the decision to proceed on strike was taken, submit to the table the exam timetable of your university. That is specifically when will you begin exams, when will you end exams. Every branch chairperson of the 54 branches. And each of us did that, among other questions that we had to answer to inform the National Executive Council on whether to proceed on strike or not. Now, it was discovered that some universities, Ife, Unimed, Agoiwoye, were already in the middle of their exams. And the question was, shouldn't we allow them to complete it? The disposition was, yes, let's allow them to complete it before proceeding on strike. Then the question, when are you concluding? The first person said, we'll conclude this Friday. This discussion was taking place on Monday. The other person said, we'll conclude next Monday. The other person, next Tuesday. And the problem arose. If you grant a period of grace that will end on a Tuesday, and my own exams in my own university will begin on a Monday, it falls within the period of grace. Will you allow me or will you not? If you say no, I'll say no. It's a period of grace. And the principle that once a person has started, a university has started, you will allow them to complete, will apply. So when I begin, you will also allow me to complete. That becomes a period of grace. The period of grace will become an inexhaustible elastic line. And the strike will never begin. All right. And so it is a question of sacrificing particular present interests in order to achieve universal, long-time values. All right. And that is what our union has actually been calling the nation to go back to fundamentals and address fundamental universal values. And
Professor Ike Odumegu, ASUU Chairman, Nnamdi Azikiwe University, thank you very much indeed for coming on this morning.
Thank you very much.